Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Even with Dalton Netsch's excellent growth, Lakers will need to get rid of some players to make deals and bring in great players who can be solid and help the Davis and LeBron duo immensely. LeBron James and Anthony Davis have been playing a lot of minutes and are at risk of getting injured and missing a lot of games. Rob Pelinka needs to act and make changes with the utmost urgency so that the Lakers can grow. Even if he loses a lot of players, it will be worth signing Brandon Ingram and Jeremy Grant. Lakers part with 5 players in exchange for 2 big men. The Lakers have a 9-4 record but need to sign reliable players. The Los Angeles Lakers need a third All-Star player because they won't be able to compete in the Western Conference with the Minnesota Timberwolves, Denver Nuggets, Oklahoma City Thunder, and even the Sacramento Kings looking strong ahead of the 2024-25 NBA season. 2 names that have been floated around for the Lakers are Brandon Ingram and Jeremy Grant, who could be available for the right price. Amazingly, the Lakers could be in a position to acquire both All-Star players, and it involves one of the biggest 3-team trades in NBA history as it involves the New Orleans Pelicans and the Portland Trail Blazers. Adding Brandon Ingram and Jeremy Grant immediately elevates the team into a contender, but sending out 2 future first-round picks, 2029 and 2031, does deplete their long-term draft capital. With LeBron James nearing the end of his career, the Lakers are clearly focused on winning now, but it comes at the cost of their future flexibility. The risk is justified if it results in a championship, but if the team falls short, they may regret moving those picks. Still, Ingram and Grant are perfect fits alongside LeBron and Anthony Davis, and the team becomes more versatile and well-rounded. Los Angeles Lakers, Brandon Ingram, Jeremy Grant. New Orleans Pelicans, DeAndre Ayton, Cam Reddish, 2029 first-round pick, LAL. Portland Trail Blazers, D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, Max Christie, 2031 first-round pick, LAL. Los Angeles Lakers form a super team in the Western Conference. The Los Angeles Lakers acquiring both Brandon Ingram and Jeremy Grant instantly transforms them into a formidable contender in the Western Conference. Pairing Ingram and Grant with LeBron James and Anthony Davis gives the Lakers a terrifying Big Three. Ingram, who averaged 20.8 points per game last season on 35.5% shooting from 3, brings much-needed perimeter scoring and shot creation, especially for a team that struggles when LeBron rests. Jeremy Grant, coming off a season where he averaged 21.0 points per game, gives the Lakers another two-way threat who can guard multiple positions and stretch the floor. In a league that demands versatility, Ingram and Grant fit perfectly alongside LeBron and AD. The proposed lineup of LeBron, Austin Reeves, Ingram, Grant, and Davis is both big and dynamic. LeBron will have the luxury of playing more of a point-forward role, similar to what he did for Team USA in the Olympics, orchestrating the offense while surrounded by shooters, slashers, and elite defenders. Ingram and Grant both have the ability to play off-ball or create their own shots, while Reeves, who shot 36.7% from 3 last season, complements them with his shooting and playmaking. The spacing and versatility give Davis the room to dominate inside while allowing LeBron to pick apart defenses in a way he hasn't since the 2020 title run. From a defensive standpoint, this group is imposing. Grant's 6 feet 8 inches frame, 7 feet 3 inches wingspan, and defensive versatility will allow him to take on tough matchups, easing the burden on LeBron and Davis. Ingram has steadily improved on defense, and with Grant handling top-scoring threats, the Lakers can switch across multiple positions. This move not only gives them a shot at reclaiming the title but allows LeBron to preserve energy as the focal point, much like he did during his Olympic gold medal campaign in 2024. Lakers' backcourt puzzle needs a different piece. The Los Angeles Lakers are 8-4, 5th in the Western Conference standings. For a team with a first-year head coach in J.J. Redick and soon-to-be 40-year-old cornerstone in LeBron James, that's not bad at all. However, good isn't good enough for the Lakers, who have sincere hopes of winning another championship before James retires. So, like any team and especially a title contender, Los Angeles is focused on working out its kinks. So far, this has led to them making just one major change thus far. After a putrid start that led to Redick giving him a public undressing, the Lakers relegated D'Angelo Russell to the bench, starting Cam Reddish in his place. Lakers' backcourt puzzle needs a different piece. The Lakers need someone who can be counted upon defensively, particularly at the point of attack. Russell has done so from time to time but not consistently enough. He also has a tendency to fall asleep off-ball. Austin Reeves is focused but allows too much perimeter penetration, especially when guarding faster players. This led to Los Angeles starting Reddish, but this could become more of a problem than solution. The Cam Reddish question. While Reddish is a high-level perimeter defender with great physical traits, he's enigmatic offensively. When he was with the Atlanta Hawks, former head coach Lloyd Pierce wanted to use him at both guard and wing spots due to his versatility. However, he saw Reddish as a lead guard in the future due to his intuitive passing ability, and his developmental track reflected that. After Pierce was fired for failing to manage egos in the locker room, the plan changed. Reddish was used to having the ball in his hands even before his rookie season. Yet, under Nate McMillan, those opportunities became increasingly infrequent. It wasn't until he was traded to the New York Knicks in January 2022 that he started making more plays off the dribble. The problem was that, like many young and confident players, Reddish tended to take tough shots. As a result, he could be streaky. When the Knicks traded him to the Portland Trail Blazers in a deal for Josh Hart in 2022-23, Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups the solution would be to have him play a 3-and-D role. Reddish shot 31% on catch-and-shoot threes and 32.3% on pull-up threes in his lone season with the Blazers. Yet, after being signed by the Lakers the following offseason, they doubled down on Portland's plan. 44.7% of Reddish's total field goal attempts were catch-and-shoot threes in 2023-24. He made 32.4% of them, and 50% of his pull-up threes. This season, Redick initially put the ball in Reddish's hands more as a creator. However, with James assuming more ball-handling duties as of late, Reddish has gone back to spotting up. Now, the question is whether Reddish should continue starting or if they should turn elsewhere. What about Gabe Vincent? The Lakers have 3 other players on their 15-man roster who could feasibly start alongside Reeves as the off-guard: Max Christie, Gabe Vincent, and Dalton Knecht. Vincent is the only player out of that trio who has consistently defended opposing point guards. In fact, that's exactly what his primary responsibility is when he steps onto the court. He's not the most physically impressive point guard, which often shows up on the court. However, he has solid lateral movement and anticipation. He also does a great job of defending without fouling. Unfortunately for him and the Lakers, he lost his three-point stroke when he left UC Santa Barbara. In college, Vincent was a 37.6% three-point shooter, knocking down 41.6% of his threes as a freshman. Through 6 NBA seasons and counting, he's connected on just 32.7% of his shots from downtown. He's only shot above 34% from 3 in one season. He could catch fire in any given game, but he's not reliable offensively. Calling Quincy Olivari. Redick has no plans to call up rookie Quincy Olivari, who was signed to a 2-way contract after an eye-opening preseason. An undrafted guard out of Xavier, Olivari's hustle and humility have endeared him to fans, but they don't overshadow his talent. At 6'3" and 198 pounds, Olivari is a hybrid guard who makes smart passes and has soft touch on his outside jumper. At the other end, Olivari is assertive, willing to put the pressure on all 94 feet. he may not be the next Defensive Player of the Year. Nonetheless, he should be able to hold his own. So crazy it might work. Considering the way that he's been playing and the way the Lakers want to play, Redick may need to reevaluate his position on Olivari. Seeing what Jalen Hood-Schifino or Bronny James could do is another, though probably an even more remote, possibility due to their two-way upside. As crazy as it might sound, Hood-Schifino is likely a better player than he's shown to this point, as is James. Still, there's no denying that expectations are low for both players.